Good morning, and it's your girl Anastasia Daniel from HerTribe Global. How are you? And how is everybody doing today? Finally, the Thanksgiving is over. I hope we all had an amazing Thanksgiving. Hope we spent good and quality time with our families. I did. My Thanksgiving was pretty quiet. Yes, we didn't have a lot of family over, but it was quiet. It was beautiful. There was a lot of meals. We had a lot of food. So, I hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving. And I hope you are ready for this week. Yes, we are back and we are ready. And we've had enough break and it's time for work. Now we are back again. So my heart tribe queens, I hope everybody's ready with Anastasia. Okay. So our topic this week is called Women and Reflection. Closing the year with wisdom, growth, and grace. So when we started Heart Tribe Global, we started with it's all about we started it for the sole purpose of empowering women, and our tribe global started in the middle of this, almost the middle of this year. I think we started in May, sometime in May or March, one of them. But so far we have touched a whole lot of topics, and now we are coming to the end of the year. And what better way to close the year, with deep reflection. Deep reflection. So today's Motivation Monday, and our topic today is called Pause Before You Proceed. Our topic today is talking to all of us as women, mothers, wives, daughters-in-law, CEOs, business owners, name it. It's telling us today, pause before you proceed. You just came out of Thanksgiving. So take a deep breath. We are in the last month of the year. So take a deep breath. I posted something. I said, welcome to the last and the best month of the year. So I want us to take a deep breath, especially in a world that celebrates speed, that celebrates productivity, that celebrates constant motion, constantly moving. You know, sometimes we as women we feel pressured to move quickly. I'll give you an example. I remember when I went to New York City, my God, it was everybody was on the move. Everybody was, I couldn't keep up. It's like if I think people were faster than the cars. People, everybody, you know. We are always pressured to move. We are always pressured to fix that thing. We are always pressured to make that decision. We are always pressured to hustle, to heal quickly. We are always pressured. You have to succeed. You have to push. You have to fight. You have to. We pressure to do these things without taking a deep breath to stop and breathe. Sometimes in the midst of the chaos, sometimes just pause. Pause and breathe. You know? But you know what wisdom does to us? In all that craziness, wisdom whispers something different. Wisdom tells you, slow down, take it easy, everything will be okay. You know? When you pause, you're not procrastinating. You are not telling yourself that. You know how procrastination does to you. But it's so different when you are telling your body that I need to take a break. I need to stop. That's not procrastination. It's you being conscious of yourself, your health, your well being, your physical well being, mental well being, and spiritual well being. When you decide to pause, you're not pausing because you're afraid. You're not pausing because there is fear in you. No. You're pausing because you're conscious of your alertness. Pause is the form of you discerning to say, okay, I know what I need for myself right now. Do you know why pausing, taking a break, or pausing is so important? Do you know why you need to pause? Why pausing should matter to you? Because it allows you to reflect on where you have been. You don't just keep going, going, going. At some point, you stop. You just check. How far have I come? How far am I doing? You know, it allows you, what person does it allows you to learn from what worked and what did not work. Even in your business, you don't just go, 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 go. No, if it was so, they would not have quarters in business. You go to office, you go to your business place, you always have this quarter one, quarter two, quarter three. It's those are breaks, like those are pauses that the business have to take to stop and check back. How did we do so far? Where are we going next? You understand? Pausing matters. When you pause, it helps you recognize the patterns. It helps you check your growth. It helps you, recognize those unanswered prayers. What pausing does to you, it realigns your heart with God on where God is taking you to, God's direction on your life. Pausing helps you move forward with intention, not aimlessly. You are not moving forward because you feel like you're in a competition with anybody. No. When you pause, it helps you move forward with intention. Hold on, sorry. It helps you move forward with intention instead of you acting on impulse. Too many times, we women, we rush into the next chapter. We want to go into, we rush into the next chapter while we are still carrying the weight from the previous chapter. But you know what, today? God is inviting us to tell us to slow down. It is God is trying to make us understand that your destiny is not delayed. It's all about the right timing. God is trying to tell us that we have to prepare our heart for that thing that He has destined for us. We don't have to rush because, oh, my destiny, I have to go. It's not in your place to rush to go to your destiny. You need to slow down. Slow down. Pause. Pause. Reflect. So our topic this week is women and reflection. We are at the end of the month. At the end of the like new December. This is December. It's time to reflect. And reflection is a form of you giving yourself respect, self-respect. When you pause and you reflect, you honor all the experiences you've had. You value it. You appreciate it. You tell yourself that what you went through actually mattered. You don't trivialize it. You say to yourself that what you actually went through, it matters. When you stop and you reflect, you give meaning to your pain. Yes, you give meaning to your pain. You give clarity to your decisions. You give understanding to your emotions. And you give wisdom to the lessons that you have learned. Reflection helps you to see that everything you endured, everything that you have seen, you have tolerated, you have endured, it has shaped you into becoming that woman you are today. I can tell you, when I started HerTribe Global, I wasn't this bold. I can. Sometimes I play back all my videos and I see the little errors I made, and today I'm here and I'm talking. Someone saw my video and called me and said, "You're pretty bold." Like, you are not camera shy. I said, "Don't say that. I was not like this." But I did not stop. Consistency pays. Consistency was the key for me. And there are times I will pause and I'll reflect back. When you pause, God takes that time to work on you. Throughout the scripture, God often moved in moments of stillness. Yes, you- God will move before that breakthrough. God will move. God works in pauses. Your pause can be before the breakthrough, there was a waiting season. Before you got that breakthrough, God has already moved. But before that breakthrough came to you, what did you have? A waiting season, a season of trials, a season that you questioned yourself and you questioned God and you asked God, why? Before that breakthrough came, you prayed, you cried, you felt like God was not answering your prayers. But guess what? The breakthrough came, and the season of waiting, the season of crying went away. But you're not going to trivialize those period of waiting. You're going to honor it. Before you got direction to do something, there was a season of silence, a season of deep thinking, deep reflection, deep calculation. And in order for you to do those things, you had to be in a place of silence to figure out things in your mind before you got that direction on where to go or what to do next. Before your purpose unfolded, there was a time for preparation. God was preparing you, but you did not know it. There was time for preparation. Years ago, I didn't know God was preparing me for the call. I went through, I was doing things, I was taking care of people, taking care of old people, taking care of helping, just helping. I did not know that was my season of preparation. When it was time, the Lord told me it was time. Yes. And He led me. Today, I have my own NGO. We take care of widows in Nigeria. Yes. Before that purpose unfolded, there was preparation. God will prepare you. And that period, you might question so many things. That period, you might be going through it and not even know that God is preparing you for something bigger. So when you pause, you allow God to heal what hurts you. When you pause, you allow God to reveal what is hidden. When you pause, you allow God to correct what was misaligned. When you pause, you allow God to confirm what is next. So, my sister, please pause. Please reflect. And when you are in a space, if you are any one of you, is seeking direction, but you are in that season of silence, please know it is not emptiness. Even sometimes it feels like you don't have something tangible. It's not emptiness. It is a space for God to speak. It is a space for God to speak. I want you to proceed with, I want you to allow God to speak to you. Pause. Because if you don't pause, you don't reflect, it will lead to you repeating the same pattern, the same mistakes, the same failures, the same result you will get. You'll be frustrated. One of the biggest dangers of rushing forward is carrying old patterns into new seasons. You don't want that. It's very frustrating. When you don't reflect on things, when you don't, without reflection, your healed wounds will be reopened. Old habits will resurface. The same mistakes will get repeated. Unresolved emotions, it will follow you. But when you take your time to pause, you just don't move. What happens is that you move wiser. You move wiser. Don't be in a hurry. I always say to everybody, you are not in a competition with anybody. Whoever makes themselves competition with you, that is on them, not on you. This race, the race to make heaven is an individual thing. You are not in a competition with anybody. Anybody that sees you and say, I want to be like you, I must be like that, she cannot be better than me, it's on them, not you. You are not in a race with them. Just face your lane and you keep going. You must pause before you proceed. And what pausing before proceeding looks like is when you give yourself permission to breathe. It's when you are journaling what is going on with you, or the period where you are in, or the season when you are in. You are journaling it. When you are praying intentionally, when you are listening more than you are reacting, when you are asking yourself questions that will heal you, when you are choosing alignment over anxiety. This is what pausing before you proceed means. It is you choosing your peace over your pressure. It is you choosing your wisdom over urgency. It is you allowing God's timing, or choosing God's timing over that fear that you have inside you. When you pause, it is an act of faith. Yes. When you pause, you are telling yourself, I trust God enough not to rush. I say it when I'm driving. I see people rush. They speed like crazy. I say one thing. Wherever you are going, that building is not moving. He's still going to be there. If you're going to school, the building will be there. The class may be over, but the building will be there. If you're going to work, the building is still going to be there. If you're going home, the building is going to be there. If you rush, it's on you. But when you pause, it's an act of faith. And it's you telling yourself that I trust God enough. I don't need to rush. I believe clarity will come. It's you telling yourself that I value wisdom more than applause. Yes. It's you telling yourself that I am not behind. I am becoming. I have thought about becoming her. Go back to my videos. You will hear. You will see it. You tell yourself that I am becoming. Life is not a race. No, it's not. You are allowed to slow down. You are allowed to reflect. And you are allowed to realign. I have a reflection for you today, or an affirmation for you today. I want you to say to yourself, I pause with intention. Today, I pause with intentions. My steps are ordered by the Lord, and my timing is divine. Say that to yourself. I pause with intention today. My steps are ordered by the Lord, and my timing is divine. Before you make that decision, before the next season, before your next commitment, before your next goal, please pause. Because the woman that pauses, the woman that reflects, moves forward with clarity, courage, and grace. You are not rushing into the future. What you're doing is you're only preparing yourself for it. Remember, pause with intention. The affirmation for today is, I pause with intention. My steps are ordered by the Lord, and my timing is divine. And I remain your girl Anastasia Daniel from HerTribe Global. Have an amazing Monday. Have an amazing Monday and a blessed week ahead. Bye-bye.